Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, I'm Ned from Ned's Tech Bits, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet. Today we're checking out Popular Mechanics, January 1980. Fly a home-built Navy fighter? Home-built? I mean, yeah, what could go wrong? Nothing could go wrong. Nothing. We got our Marlboro and our JC Penney batteries. Man, I'm all about the solar panel, but I just never thought I'd see JC Penney on the side of a battery like that. I think JC Penney, clothes, perfume. Some of the best things are measured by the ounce. I guess that's alcohol. Okay. Oh, I want a station wagon. I want a station wagon. I almost wonder if they made station wagons and not SUVs because of the culture and about how people were towards women. And were women not comfortable driving bigger vehicles, perhaps? Or are we just not comfortable in having them in big vehicles? Oh, look at all the room for activities. I mean, yeah. Don't forget, the cigarette you smoke defines you as a human being. I never see a lot of people using these spray-on things. They seem to come and go. I mean, if you're spraying for bugs, that's one thing, but spray-on paint, I don't see anyone actually doing that over time. Oh, I want one so bad. Oh, I want a station wagon. The cool miles. Closest thing you'll get heaven on earth coming out of a Catholic church. I tell you what, Bobby, I'm sorry. The cools, the advertisements, just they really seem like an ethereal, you're going to be smacked in the face with a little piece of heaven, I tell you what. Oh, Shakespeare goes magnetic. All right. I wonder if that would stay in your car if you like bumped something on the overpass. Does anyone even care about antennas anymore? Legitimately, I wonder when the last time was that someone in any regular sedan type car was like, I wish I had a bigger antenna on my car. All weather protection whenever you need it. Just hope that the wind doesn't blow that sucker away. And down the street where it will belong to your neighbor. So yeah, I guess Joe Camel really broke away from being the everyday everyman thing and kind of became an adventurer. Gone to the Amazon, going to the Outback, and Egypt. Okay, these trucks, the Dodge Rams, my ex-girlfriend's father had one, and the thing always worked. It always worked when it needed to. The Chevette, not always so much, but it was eggshell blue, I believe. I miss that thing more than I miss any of them. Handle with kerosene heaters is interesting. I keep saying every time I look at one of these magazines, kids my age, I'm in my 40s, we don't appreciate how easy it is to get heated these days. We don't have to wake up in the middle of the night and stoke the fire 2 or 3 times. We don't have to need to worry about kerosene. Like, we need to worry about gas, but I have a feeling that there's less actual gas situations than kerosene ones. Unfortunately, especially when you include the homeless population, which sucks. You know, they always use propane. Why don't they use kerosene? Do they even make kerosene heaters anymore? Viceroy lights, low in tar. If you didn't like tar, you could just stop smoking, but no, it's low. This is low in tar, so you're not quite as classless as the rest of them. Get the dry look and don't be a stiff. She's not into stiffs. She's into stiffies. All right. That's an interesting type of heater. Huh. Save your back and save some money too. That's one piece of equipment I don't understand why more farmers don't have. It's as if they're like, yeah, I just want to mess my back up and break some logs. It makes me feel like a man. Salem's and Cools are two ones that just... They're not even trying to make that guy look good or anything, are they? He's just being him and his whatever. But that Salem, as soon as he takes that Salem, he's taken to God's country. Yeah. Until he's done that Salem and he's back to Earth. Blech. Buying points where you buy aspirin is a good idea. You might need it. Okay. So I don't get this advertisement. It seems to be like they're saying you should be able to buy things at a at a pharmacy. Everything's freaking crazy expensive in a pharmacy. I'm sorry, I got to rant for a second. I knew a woman that was rich because her husband was rich because he owned a pharmacy. He had so goddamn much money. Like, talk about inequality. Just freaking, this is America too. Oh, a real man's knife, an Uncle Henry. Yeah, you need an Uncle Henry. It's got a beast of a guarantee, and if you buy this, you'll be like that guy because he's got spikes on his shoulders and He doesn't afraid of anything. All right, Winnebago and cars of the 80s. PM puts you in the driver's seat of these cars. Let's see what we got, Bobby. I tell you what. Man, I haven't seen that in so long. Remember when that was a thing? Yeah. Huh. Wonder why they got rid of it. Check it out. They put solar panels on the cabooses, and it turned out to be cheaper than alternative systems, so they're going to be using it. This isn't Southern's first brush with solar power. They've been using a similar system to power signals since 1974. Oh, really? Check it out. Check it out. Man, that's a smart idea. Geez, that's bright. Especially in more remote locations, yeah. Oh, this is a police light to warn people at a long range because they're trying to avoid a secondary collision. That is the most sad and depressing thing when it happens. Yeah. No, I'm not going to talk about that. Let's just move on. So many planes. Build them at home. What could go wrong? Oh my golly, that's some kind of suspension we got there. I tell you what, Bobby. New boats of the 1980s. Jeez, I keep forgetting that they made motors that big. Good job, sir. Good job. Funky towel. Towel's got the funk. Yeah. So in the 70s, it was a big thing to get a really cool truck. But yeah, and there was other places where making your truck was a fancy. It was a really big deal. I love it. I love it. I love it. They're beautiful. They're just freaking beautiful. Looking down in the dumps for energy, millions of pounds of refuse poured daily into the yada yada yada, and some can be used as fuel. Garbage is almost as good as nuclear. Let's face it, doesn't matter if you're using coal, some types of solar, or atomic. For the most part, all that you're doing is making heat that boils water to turn a turbine. Not all. Like solar these days with the crystalline stuff's different. It's like acid and different kinds of batteries. Don't get me started into that. But if you're getting big power, odds are that you're just turning a turbine with coal or hydrogen or something like that. I still want to find out what year they actually started putting insulation, let's say, on the ends of these, because in the 50s they definitely didn't. It started sometimes in the 70s, I guess. Vantage, where whammons light your cigarettes for you, and wait, what's wrong with that? Sir, what's wrong with that woman? She is looking directly through you. What is she looking at? Wow. Okay, someone's tripping. When your tastes grow up, Winston outtastes them all. Yeah, that's right. Winston's for real men like me, not those sissy men who drink or who smoke Camels, yeah. Oh, advertising super small watches. Once again, it's so sad how people don't appreciate the mechanics of a watch these days. At least most people. You don't get a whole lot of people who will appreciate a clock like that. They just call it a woodpile. But man, they got a lot of spirit. Check this out. Okay, it's something that you can make so that you can mute commercials. You can make a simple Tesla. I'm going to call this thing a Tesla because, there's no physical button. You're just crossing, with your fingers. And you can mute the commercials just by pressing the button. That is so lovely. And here we have it. The silencer. Sample import free. Sample some imports. Mr. Good Pump. Start pumping it in for the ladies. For those men that just like to pound it in the backyard, get a Monster Mall. You'll feel like a real man. And last but not least, Chevy trucks. Well, folks, that's it for me, Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. It's always appreciated. But of course, as always, more importantly, guys, take care of each other, will you? Thank you. Appreciate it.